welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea and I got another video for you guys. Today I want to talk about the overall market sentiment as well as where I think Crocoin is going to be headed here in the short term to the medium term, and just kind of go over what I think is going on in the overall crypto space. Without further ado, we are at 8,010 subscribers, guys. Thank you so much for helping us break 8,000 subscribers. But when we reach 10,000 subscribers, we're giving away $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. So let's get those numbers up. Subscribe right now. All right, let's hop into this video. So right now, Bitcoin is sitting at 27,664. My main price level that I'm trying to focus in on here is the 26,500. We're getting these daily candle closes continuously above that number. And all in all, that really just says to me that we're having bullish continuation. Even though this market is getting, I would go to say that the market is basically in disbelief right now. That people don't believe that we can go up from here. People think that now is the time where we need to start retracing, that this was a suckers rally is what some people will call it. But basically it's on a chart of basically how general bubbles, if you will, trade and the ebbs and flows and the different periods on that chart. But a lot of people are calling for this, saying, oh, we need to come back down, we need to come back down. And I don't know if I can really get behind that. I mean, I'm seeing people calling for 15K Bitcoin again, and it doesn't really make much sense. I mean, when we look at the charts, we're having bullish continuation on Bitcoin. We're having daily candle closes above these key levels, really. These are key price points. We are almost here. Our next price point we need to be looking at is about the $32,000 range. But as long as we keep getting these daily candle closes above 25,300 and 26,500, we're really looking good here, guys. This is bullish continuation, especially if you zoom out on the map. Let's look over the weekly chart and zoom out, and you start to look at the resemblance of back in 2019, this run-up we had, compared to leading into the Bitcoin halving, I should say, off the bottom, and you compare it to where we're at right now, off of the bottom. I'll say it how I see it. I believe that the 15,500 was the bottom, and we're making our way back to this Bitcoin halving. And there's many similarities. I don't necessarily see a possibility of us coming up like this and coming down and making a new low or getting close to the new low. Because in the previous events that we had that back in 2019, that was all because of the pandemic dump, guys. All because of the pandemic fears. And I mean, sure, could we have an event like that to create more fear like that in the markets? Yeah. I mean, we could have many more banks collapse. However, I will say banks collapsing, if that is truly the narrative, then hypothetically Bitcoin should go up in price, because that's what Bitcoin was created for, was for protection against the centralized financial system. And when we look at this, I don't really think that, I think that that's really the only black swan, in quotes. People throw that word around pretty lightly nowadays, but I think that that's really the only black swan event that we could really have, is these banks truly collapsing. Maybe a world war or something like that, but I don't know. I think that this Bitcoin is really starting to solidify in people's minds as the safe haven asset, when all these other crazy people are playing around with everybody's money without asking them if they can do that. And so I think that that's really kind of where we're headed here, that people are starting to realize more and more that, hey, what's this Bitcoin thing? Why are they printing more money? Why are they raising rates nonstop? What am I supposed to do with my money? What am I supposed to do with my retirement? You've got in France, they extended the retirement age by 2 years. There's protests over there. Bitcoin, guys. Bitcoin. People are starting to think about Bitcoin because, you know what? This is a safe haven asset. I mean, obviously it's very volatile because it's relatively new. However, this is, all in all, constant gains over its inception, guys. This is massive gains, and year over year, there's usually a price increase, or maybe even year over year on a 2-year time frame. But what I really like to point out is I just think that people are starting to kind of open their eyes to the possibilities of decentralized finance. And I kind of think that with AI and what's been going on in the world, that the next 5 to 10 years is going to be a lot more leaning into decentralization as centralized entities become a little bit more overbearing. And I think that's important that we keep our eyes open to where the future may be headed towards, where the future, what the future looks like, and kind of bring it back to where we are now and see, well, maybe this is the time where Bitcoin really truly does make very, very big moves leading into the Bitcoin halving and even a little bit after the Bitcoin halving, the 4-year cycle. But guys, let's talk about CRO a little bit. I know I got off on a tangent there, but CRO is doing what you'd expect it to be doing. I've been saying this in every video, guys. Leading into the Bitcoin halving, I think we have about a year of accumulation, guys. A year of accumulation. I think that we could stay in between the 5 to 15 cent range leading into next March, so about a year from now. So honestly, if you believe in CRO, then now's the time to be buying, guys. This is the time to be buying in this next year. Don't be the person that when CRO goes to 30 cents, you say, I'll buy it when it comes back down, and next thing you know, it's at all-time highs, and you didn't buy in. And you've been here this entire time and had many, many, many opportunities to be buying underneath 10 cents. Don't be that guy, guys. Don't be that guy because, you're going to be kicking yourself for it, and that's why I say that the safest thing to do is when you find projects you have true conviction for, it's really just dollar cost average into it despite the price. And that way, when you're coming down to these lows like this and we're in a true bear market, you'll be rewarded heavily. But guys, if you like this type of content, please like this video and subscribe to the channel right now. Also consider becoming a member on the channel. Underneath this video, just click this join button, and you just need to click this join button, and you get these awesome custom loyalty badges and custom emojis that you can use in our comment section, as well as doing our live streams every Tuesday and Thursday at 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And on top of that, you get access to our private Discord where we have NFT alpha, NFT whitelist spot giveaways, trade signals, and a more of a one-on-one community with Crypto Kip and I. And on top of that, you get 10 additional entries each month to winning this low line NFT, which we're giving away at 25,000 subscribers, guys. So thanks so much for watching. That's all I got. Bye.